Okay, team, so now I just want to run through with you some of the functions that come out of the graph. And what you can see over here is just that message on the screen that says you can click the chart to view more, which I'm going to go ahead and do now. And so straight away, if I touch the chart, what that will do is that pushes me into a 10-day view. So the last 10 days of available data that's been entered is now populated onto the graph there. And so if I look at, just the program normally, I can follow the flows of the person's progress on the graph. But if I touch the graph, that gives me an opportunity to look at a little bit more detail. And so I can actually pinch and zoom. So I can see 96.9, 96.9, and then that next day there is 97. And that allows me to get a better look at how they're going, what their progress is, at closer detail. Now, when I've zoomed in, what you can see on the top right, there is a button that says reset the zoom. If I touch that, that just pulls the graph back to how it was when I originally went in. Now, also along the top, what you can see are some other buttons, and there's a month view, which if I select that, that will give me the full 30-day view of progress on the graph. But because there isn't a full 30 days worth of data entered on this one, I'm not able to see that. And then again with all, if I select all, that will give me all of the data that's been entered and available. So that could be 2 months or 3 months worth of weigh-ins that could be tracked along there. Now the last button up the top right here, which is one that is really helpful, is I can see the numeric values and the numeric progress that I've made. And so, back in the graph view, I can see it on the graph and I can follow my progress. But if I want to see it in a numerical sense and be able to review my numbers, I just select history and then I can see how I'm going. And I can see my losses and my gains, and these are reflected in the colors as well, with red being a gain, obviously, green being loss, and yellow being no change. But here's the thing, so let's just say that this is today's weight, and maybe I got that wrong. I can actually edit that, and so just by touching the date, the weight, I can go ahead and enter a change. And so I'm going to say that I'm 96 now. You'll see that that's changed color there, and if I go back to my graph, you'll see that that's reflected in a drop here as well. So that's the history function, as well as the zoom views that we have. But the history one is one we think that you'll enjoy using to help review your weights, but also as a place that you can edit, which you just do by touching the weight, and that opens up the opportunity to do that. So enjoy, go at it.